viewers from wherever you are. This is another video that I want us to go through what is called web authoring. I'll be using CSS file, cascading sheet style, and cascading style sheet, sorry, and HTML, hypertext markup language files. And before even we start, in my time zone, I can see the time is almost 10:30. It's a Sunday morning, and I'm going to use this application called Microsoft Expression Web 4. This is a free software which you can easily download. You can use any browser that you have, whether you have Google Chrome or Opera. You can just open it, and then under Google here, you can say Web Expression 4. Then you'll have these options of Web Expression 4 free download. If you download it, it's free and it is a small application. It doesn't take a lot of space of your hard disk. So once you have it, we are going to be able to navigate through this interface. I'll be using a different method from other teachers, how they approach it. So this place called site, I'll be using this place called site so much. So if you don't have the panels like the one I have here, you'll go to a place called panel, and then you make sure that there is this part called the folder list should be there, tag properties, CSS properties, which are the apply, manage styles. So these ticks should also be applied so that you can be able to see manage style sheet. They're important when I'll be now working with the panels. So there is resource files that I need to provide, and also what is going to guide us through this video that I have to give you before even we start. So the resource files are the files that we are going to use, and these are how to access them. So let me minimize my expression web, just minimize it. I go to this Google Chrome, come here. I normally prepare some short URL, uniform resource locator, tiny. So I'll type here the URL tiny.cc/. My name is Bay, then I put 1. So if I press enter, it will open for me all these files. Tiny.cc Bay 1. It gives me all this. These are the files that I want to use. And even the guide, the file that is going to guide us, I can see it's this one here. So what you need to do, once you open this is now the Google Drive, where I've uploaded all the files that we need to use. What you need to do is just come to this place called Club, click here, and then look for the option of download. So it's going to zip all these files together. So I've clicked on download. I'm hoping my internet is good. Let me see if it's going to bring it. Yeah, it has brought me to a place called downloads here. And they had told you the extension is going to be zip because it's trying to compress all the files. So what I'll do, I'll click on save. So it has gone to a place called the downloads. I'll come here, click on it. Here it is. So today's video, this was last week. So I need to uncompress the zipped files so that I can work with them. So I'll right click on the zip file, and then I click on extract all. So I'll click on extract all, and then I want them just to be on the download still. So I'll click extract. So they are being extracted. So here they are. So if I double click here, I can see there's a folder called club because I gave it the name club. So if I open this club folder, I have all the files. There are around 14 items. If I check on the status bar, there are 14 items. But this particular first one, which is a PDF, I think it's the question that is going to guide us on how to manage this web authoring. So let me open and see how it looks like. So the files are here. These are the files. This is the question. Some of them are JPG, joint photographic group, hypertext markup, comma separated values, the txt text file. This is CSS, yeah, cascading style sheet. There's PNG. So let me open this one. So those are the extensions as readings. Oh, this is a Cambridge paper. It's an old paper, a random paper. Remind me later. Maybe after 6 hours. I'll deal with you later. Now you can see this paper was for 2021. It was May, June 2021. It's a paper 3. Paper 3 consists of 2 units: data analysis, which is Microsoft Excel, and website authoring, which I'm interested today to deal with this one here. And then it is a series for 31, 0417, the code for ICT. So you're supposed to do it in 1 hour, 2 hours, 30 minutes. That is both Excel and this one here. Candidate source file listed on page 2. Let's go and see. These are the candidate source file. How many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. According to the status bar, there were 14 plus the question paper that I told you. So these are the files that are provided you using the tiny.cc /bay1. You just type tiny.cc/bay1 on the URL, Uniform Resource Locator. You'll be able to get these. You download them. They're going to be zipped. After being zipped, you extract them in the download so that you'll have them. First task. It seems, these things are just questions step by step. Create a new Word document. Make sure your name, center number appear in all pages of this document. So they want me to create a Word document, Microsoft Word. So I'll run here, open Microsoft Word, look at how my machine is fast. I'm using SSD. I click here. And then now they want my name. They said here, they want my name, center number, and the index number, candidate number appear. So what I'll do here, I'll go to insert, go to a place called header so that it appears in all the pages. Then I take this one here. So here I can put my name, Dennis Bay, and then I put an underscore. The center number, I can say it's KE0147, just a random thing. And then the candidate number that I'm using is 040. 040. I'll try and maintain that. KE is the country code. I'm in Kenya, East Africa. So this one, it's my name. I'll just ignore it. They're wondering what is that. I can select this one here. Only this part. Don't know why it's selecting the entire thing up to somewhere there. Then I go to home key. I increase the font a little bit so that it is visible. Is this 0 really? It looks like an O. So 0. Yeah, it is a 0, but it looks like an O. What else did they want to appear on all the pages? They just wanted the center number, my name, and candidate number to appear on all the pages. They never told me whether it is on the left side, right side, so I have the freedom to choose which side to put it. I put it on the left side. Save this evident in your work area. So what are they telling us here? In your work area, followed by this one here. So you'll need this evidence during the examination to place your screenshot as required. Have they told me where to put these things? They have not told me where to save it, but they are telling me to save it. Save this document in your work area as this one. This is the name they want me to save it, followed by the names I've used. So when I'm going to save it, Microsoft Word, Let me remove these extra ones. They never told me to put anything there, so I'll eliminate that. And then I close the head and footer. So this one will appear in all the pages. So they told me to save it in my work area. So I'll go to Save As, and then I'll come to this PC. Then I go to Downloads, where I extracted the files. This one here, Club. And then I go to this Club. So I want to give it the name. The name they wanted, it was to start with that. And then the country code, KE, it was KE071, and then the index number was 040. And then I'm supposed to save it as a Word document. So I've put it on this folder, but later I can be able to grab all of them. Then I say save in my work area. Let me check in my work area if it is there. So in my work area, I can see it is there. So I've done what they have told me. So let me proceed. I'll need it to place my screenshots when required. So the next thing is here. File management, task 2. This is a task this is a real task now. You're going to create a web page and style sheet for Bali Holiday Homes. So this is the company. It's called Bali Holiday Homes. The web page and the style sheet must work in any browser. You know, browsers, we have got Google Chrome is very popular. We have got others like Mozilla. We have got this one here, Microsoft Edge. We have got Opera, but I prefer using Google Chrome. So they are saying it must work in all the browsers. All color codes, except those provided in the source file, must be in hexadecimal. So we are going to check how to convert them to hexadecimal. Make sure that your style sheet contains no HTML. Make your HTML and style sheet as efficient as possible. Create a folder called BHH. And then locate the following files and store them in your folder BHH. So they want all these files: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what should I do here now? I need to locate a file. So I need to create this folder. I want to create it on the desktop. This folder here, it's called BHH. So I'll right click here, minimize this, I minimize this, I minimize this, right click here, go to new, go to folder, I give it the name BHH. It was in small letters. I press enter. So I've already made a folder called BHH. I can place it somewhere down here. And then they're telling me that I need to locate the following files. So here I have also these files here. So what I'll do, I'll be able to check now. So this one, this is required. Let me click on the right. So I click on this one, press Control key. 31, Control key is still holding down. This one is needed. BHH2, BHH3, BHH4. Where is contact? Contact is also needed. Jungle is needed. There is logo is also needed. And also there is what? There is the text file. And even the evidence. I want my evidence to go with me there. So I've taken all the files. Let me confirm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus that one 11. I was using Control key, holding it down so that I can select non-adjacent files, random files. Then what I'll do here, I'll copy that. After copying, I'll go to the desktop here, and then now I can paste. Control V. So the files are there. Even this one here, but this one here, even if I've copied it, I can still get it on the download, so I don't have a problem with this one here. So let me now close this folder. So the files are already in the BHH. So this is the site that I'm going to use. So the next thing after that, they are telling us, I've already done that, display the content in your BHH folder showing the folder name, all folder name, all file names, file extension, image dimension, and file size. And then take a screenshot and place these in the evidence document. Make sure that the folder name and all the names and the dimension are clearly visible to get 1 mark. So what I'll do, I'll go back to the BHH. I open it. So they want me to show the file dimension, the file name, extension. So I right click, go to view, and then I go to a place called content. So I can see it's showing me everything, the file dimension, when it was modified, the file extensions are here. So they want a screenshot and the folder name that it is there. This is under file management. It's very important you tell them you know how to manage your files. You're organized. So I went and right-clicked and chose content for it to display all the details they wanted. And then to take a screenshot, I normally use the window key, Shift and S. Window key, Shift and S. It gives me an option now to select this, all of this, like this. And then now I can be able to release it. And then I go to my file, this one here. I call it evidence1. So here I'll just let me zoom a little bit. The file, okay, let me increase the font size. So I'll give it evidence1, which is under what is called file management. File management. I press enter, then Control V. So I can crop a little bit, a bit of it. So I click here, and then I come to picture, then I come to crop, click on this crop. I remove a little bit, but the BHH must be seen. That's okay. This side also I can crop all of these sides, and then I click here so that then hold shift so that I don't lose the aspect ratio. So you can see now the person who was testing me can see that I know how to do file management. So I finished with that one. That one is done. The next thing now, my one mark is already scooped. I go to the next thing. They are telling me create in your BHH folder a web page called bhh.htm, hypertext markup language. They want me to create I create a web page which is called bhh.html. So let me first of all show you what to do, because I want that site to be on my work area. So I'll open this whatever here, the expression web, then I go to site, then I go to open site. Remember, I made the BHH on the desktop. So I'll click on open site, and then when was it made? Today is 20. So I'll go to browse. Let me locate the file where it is. So I'll click on browse. After clicking on browse, I need to go to the desktop, and then I look for BHH. Check the date. It's 29th. Today is 29th. So I take this one here. Then I click on open. So the path is here. The folder name is here. Then I click on open. So you can see all the files are there. Whatever. So I'm on site now. So I've brought them here. So they were telling me that I create another file called bhh.htm, not L, hypertext markup. They've removed language because of the modern whatever they have done to the HTML file. So it's bhh.html. So to create that, and I'm creating it in the folder, BHH folder. So in my whatever here, I'll click here because now that is the folder. Right click here, then go to new, then HTML. But so this is the default. It has made it here. So this default, I rename it according to what they want. So I'll come instead of this, I'll call it bhh.html, and then I can press enter, accept that. There's something else I was supposed to do under site here, site settings. I'm supposed to maintain these hidden metadata files. So I click on OK. Then I click on yes. So there it is. So my file is this one here. So this is what they want us me to create. So I've already created it. And you can see it is associated with my Google Chrome. Depending on what the browser you're using, your default browser, My default browser in this laptop I'm using is Google Chrome. So this is what they wanted. So if I double click here, you can see it has already prepared for me. The doc type is HTML, and then the first tag is HTML, and the closing tag is HTML. After that, we have got the head, and then under the head we have got the metadata information, but there is no title. And then the closing tag for head is here. And then you have got the opening tag for body, and then the closing tag for body. So inside the body here is where we play a lot with other things like heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. Heading 1 is the biggest. Heading 6 is always the smallest. We call it, the tag is normally called H1. You open the tag and then you say H1. And then if I close the tag, I automatically get the closing tag. The closing tag has got a forward slash. So this is heading 1. So there are 6 headings, heading 1 up to heading 6. And then we have got the paragraph tags, we have got all other, whatever that you learn, tables and everything. So here I'm on the code section, and this side is the design section. So I'm on the code section. If you say split, you can be able to see both of them. You can see the design and you can see the coding section. But today I want us to use the design section so that I teach you coding. When whatever I do here will appear on the coding section. So on the side, this is how it looks so far. Very small, whatever codes have been used. So let me go back here and see what is there. They're telling me this web page must be created using a single table and must work in all browsers. The table must fit 80% of the browser window. The table must have a structure shown in this diagram. So there's something important about this. It should be 80% of the browser window. It should not take 100% of the browser window, only 80%, and leave the 20%. So this table, if you look at it nicely, let me scale it down so that you can see it properly. This is a table. A table is a diagram, or how can I put it, made up of columns and rows. Going down like this, these are columns. Going down are columns. Going across like this, these are rows. Columns are vertical. Rows are horizontal. So we have to get that one clearly. Don't confuse rows and columns. Like I can see majority of people get confused with rows and columns. So if you look at this, how many columns are here? So this, I'm assuming this line was going up to down. So this will be column 1. This will be column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5. So we have got 5 columns. 5 columns. And rows, we have got row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4. So we have got 4 rows. When they intersect, they form these boxes that we have been given. This is 1A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. They have given us letters there to guide us. So they want us to design this kind of table, and they have given us the height in percentages, the width. So we need to know that we have got 5 columns and 4 rows. So we need to start our work and remember that 80%. So this is a table, and a table is a tag that appears in the body. After the title, we have the body. So inside the body is where the table is found. So when I go to my HTML, whatever here, the web expression, so I'm going to go to design. So here I'm on the design, and you can see in the design, I'm already in the body section. So to make a table, I'll simply go to a menu called table. There it is written here, table. Then I click on insert table. We had counted and we found that the number of rows were 4. So you adjust this one to 4. The number of columns were 5. So you adjust here to 5. You have to be very keen. And then they told us the width should not be 100. It should be 80. And I tend to believe it was 80%. Let me check. Was it percent? 80%. Very good. 80%. So make sure that it's not in pixel, but percentage. And then I click on OK. I've already made a table. It looks a table like the one we had given us. Now we have to modify the table. The first row, they have merged it into a single box. It had got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cells, but they have merged it. So I need to merge also mine in the expression web. So I'll select these 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are cells. Right click, modify, merge. I've already merged it into one cell. I go and check again what they want. The whole of this section up to down, they have merged it. So those are 3 cells merged going down. That is F. So if I go to the expression web, I take 1, 2, 3. Right click, modify, merge. I've already merged it. They have done on their side. Let me check again. What else? Here they have merged K. 1, 2, 3. 3 cells merged. So under expression web, I come here. 1, 2, 3. Right click, modify, merge. I've already merged that. What else are they talking about? So the rest are okay. Let me give them letters. So it is up to F. Let me start giving them letters. These letters are going to guide us. So this was A. Let me use capital letters. A. This one was B, C. Am I doing the right thing? Let me check again. Yeah, A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, and then this cell that was merged will be F. And then I come here. I'm forgetting alphabets. G, H, I, J. So this one will be G, H, I, and then this one will be J. What else is there? And then K, L. So I'm left with only 2, K, and then L. And then let me save this. It's good to save. I've saved it. Let me check the code if everything is happening in the body. So you can see whatever I was doing on the design, it started in the body here. So these are the letters. There is where is the first one? A, B, C, D, E, F, and then G, H up to J, and then there is K, and then L. So the coding is taking place. I'm on this side still. I've gone back to the other style, to the design, and then I check what are they asking. They're saying the first cell, I should be allocated a height of 20%. Height of 20%. So when I'm in A here, I'll right click on A, then I go to what is called cell properties, and then I give it a height of 20%. 20%. So I come here 20%. I have to specify that it is a height and it is percent. Then I click on OK. So that is 20%. Let me check the code. So where is it? 20% for that, for A. Back to design again to check this. It was 20%. So you can see width features here, width. Yeah, that is C, there's a width, D, there's a width, E, there's a width, and F. And the funny thing, all of them are 20%. So I can select all B up to F and give them a width of 20% at once. So I'll come here. So the all of this up to F, right click, cell properties, specify the width, and then give it what? 20%. 20%. So percentage. Then click on apply. Okay. But I realized that the B was having a height of 20%. So if I go to B alone now, B, I can add that. So cell properties. So you can see the width is already there. So the height I give it what? 20%. 20%. So for the B, the width is 20% and the height is 20%. Apply and OK. Just to confirm again, let me see cell properties. 20%, 20%. That is for B. So I've said apply. Let me see that B, how it looks like. B, the height is 20%, the width is 20%. Perfect. So what is this CD? They have given us, by default, they have given us 20 something percent. That's not a big deal. So let us go on. G, H, I, J, no conditions. K, they're talking about a height of 40%. K. So on my expression web, I'll go to design here. Then I go to K. So I go to what is called cell properties, and then it is height percent, but it's percent, so you have to be very keen. So you give it 40% height, then apply. Okay. So let me see on the code for K. Where is K? Letter K. Yeah, K is here. Height is 40%. So that's it for that. So we have done that. Each table is identified with a letter. Some dimensions are shown, there you have seen, like GH is not shown. This must be set as percentage values and not in pixels. So we have done that. The cell content should be in the cell content shown in the must not appear on your final page. So the table border must not appear on the final page. This one will do it towards the end. This one here. So you need to remember highlighting this. And then they're saying set the title of the page to Bali Holiday Homes homepage. I told you on the coding part there was no title. There was no title. The head was there with the meta tags, but there was no title. So this one should be on the title. So how do you put this on the title? So if I go to the expression web, here in the head here, this is the head. There should be a title, but there is no title. So I'll go to design, and then somewhere below the table, right click here. Then I go to page properties. And then there is what is called the head. So the head, if I paste what I'd already copied, but you're supposed to type, it should be like this. So if I click OK, and then I go to the code to check, now it is here now. That's how I've inserted it using the design. I'm using design to save time, but I can also teach using this coding. But some people might not. It's good you start coding with this side before you go to design. But design is good when you're doing an exam. It makes you move faster. So what else? So when I come here, and then they're saying set the name, that name of the default target window to self. So that's whatever done, I should set the target default window to self. So what I'm supposed to do, I'm supposed to go back to design here. I come here, I go to page properties, this one that is here. So the default target frame, they have told me to self. So I'll change the target frame. I'll click on this here to change the target frame. So I want it to go to self. To self, it is it same? Yeah, to self. Yeah, same frame. So that is, it goes to self. Then I click on OK, and then OK again. So if I go to the target, to the table, I can see the base target is now self. I've already sorted out that one. The next thing they're telling me, place in cell A, J21 logo. In cell A, they want the logo to have a logo. So I'll come here, I go to design. So in cell A, now I need to eliminate these letters. After eliminating the letter A, I need to put the logo, an image called logo. So I'll go to insert, and then I know they are provided on my folder. So in fact, I can even drag it. The logo, where is the logo? They are too small. I need my glasses. It's logo. Logo is here. So this logo, I need to drag it here. So I put it here. And then I give it the name logo. So I've dragged it from my site. And then I've given the name logo. So that name, I don't know how it should be typed. Let me see. No, they have not given us conditions how to type the logo. So I've just given it, I should type it in small letters. I think it will look better. So under my expression, I have just gone here, typed, let me remove the caps lock. So I call it alternate name. So imagine I've dragged from the site, I've dragged the image. The other option, if I click OK, so I wait, the image is so big. The other side, the other method was to go to insert, and then you go to picture, and then from file, and then now is when you look for the logo, and then you click insert, then you type. But me, I found that because I'd already prepared the site and they're here, I just drag it. So this thing it has taken a very big space. Now I'll be forced not to use the design, but to use the code. Because if I check here nicely now, this is the where the A was cell A here. So the logo has appeared here, and it is so big it has come with a very big size. This width, I don't need this width. It's too big for me to see. In fact, let me save and try and see it how it looks like. Save. So I just click on save. Just okay. Let me see how it looks like. So if I go to File, then I go to Preview. I use the Chrome. You can see it's too big. I can't be able to work with it this way. So what I'll do, I'm the expression web here. Now under codes here, I need to remove it came with a very terrible height and width. So this one here, this width, I can deal away with it. And also this height also, I can remove it. Can I undo and see what I'm doing? Let's see. The width is so big. So what I'll do what is called inline style. I'll remove the height and I'll remove the width. So let me remove this height and also I remove the width. And then I type here style is equals to width, and then I put a full colon, and then I say 100%. Where is percent here? 100%. Let me save this. So I say save, and then I can try and preview this. That is what I've done here. I've put an inline style. You can see it's written here inline style. So the inline style is to make it fit cell A nicely. It was too big. So if I come to my browser here, I check. Still, I don't have I even saved it. So let me see under the expression web. So let me come here, save it, and then File, Preview. Still, it's very big, inline style. So I need to remove the other width. I saw there's another width on the expression here. Was it this one here? So this one here also should go. There is, was it a repetition of this height? This height should also go. So let me save and see. Save. So File. It's like it is repeating itself. So the inline style is not working the way it should work. So alternate name, logo, JCRC, image. So the image, that is the image, the width. So let's see, IMG. This thing has repeated itself or what? That is under, the height is, or I remove the percentage, let's say 100. I have to work on this until I get this right so that I can proceed with the rest. So Chrome, still very, very big. Expression web, style, width, and then I need to get the inline style so that we can proceed because the images are very big. So let me first of all put other images. They are supposed to be put, and then I'll work on that. In cell B, the image J22.1, J21 BHH1 in B. So in B, I'll go back to B. Where is B? So this B, I wrap the B, then I come to insert. Let me use this method now. Picture from file, and then they say J, was it J, this BHH1, let me confirm. Yeah, BHH1, okay. So BHH1 should come here, then I say what? Insert. And then I give it BHH1, then I give it okay. So the image has already gone there. So does it have the width and everything? No, it doesn't have. So that was B. And then the next one is going to be C. It's going to be HH2. So I'll go to expression web. So see here, I remove that, and then I'm not dragging now from here. I'm using insert, and then picture from file, bhh2, and then I give it a bhh2. Then I click OK. That is already there. The next one they want is what? D, bhh3, and then E will bhh4. So 3 and 4. So let me remove D and then E. So if I come to D, so D will be bhh3. So here the cursor should be here. Then I go to insert, picture from file. Then I use what? BHH. It was BHH. For D, it's BHH3. BHH3. Then I say insert. So BHH3. And then which one are we going to now? We're going to E. E is going to go with 4. So this one here. So that one also I remove it, and then I come to insert, picture from file. I put it to be bhh4, and then I click on insert, and then I give it bhh4, and then OK. So I've finished with that, and then F is going to be the jungle. So jungle will be F. So F, I remove the F, insert, picture from file, and then I give it jungle. Then alternate, I'll give it now jungle. Then I click on OK. So there it is. So I have a problem with one particular file. So if I save this file, or I say file, save all. Okay. So if I come to file and then I go to preview in Google Chrome, you can see they are so big, they are so huge. So what we need to do is to play around with the inline style so that we can be able to fix them according to the inline style. So if I go to this Chrome here, now the first one that I did gave me a big problem, the J20 something. So I need to remove the entire, this one here, this one here. I need to remove this code. It was so what I'll do, the image alternate, I can play around with this, then I delete this, the entire table there. So what I'll do, I'll go back to my design here. I go and look for table A. This was A. So A here, I'll go to insert, then I go to picture from file. They said they wanted the logo. So this one I put it, and then I give it the name logo. I think that was the first one. So this logo, if I go to code here, I need to see what to do with it now. How does it appear? The logo height, and what else is there? What else is there on the logo height? The path is very long, and the width. So I need to remove this width. Then I give it this code called style is equals to width, the spelling of width. Then I put the colon, then I put 100. I'm wondering whether it is 100% or what. So the inline style should be able to help me get it right. So let me just confirm something here about the inline style, whether it is 100% or whether they want it just to be. So just a minute, I check how the inline style should appear. So inline style should be width colon 100%. So let me put the percentage sign. Where is the percentage sign? There. And then now I can copy this. I copy it. I'll paste for the rest also. the inline style. And then this side also, this height, I need to eradicate this height. It is too big up to there. And then this picture that I'd put here, this picture, the image. So what I can do, I can Control V, another image which is here, Control V for inline style. Is there another image here? Space, Control V, another image here. So I can bring it closer somewhere there. Control V to paste the inline style. And also this one here, I put the inline style. Then let me save it. File, save all. After that, after saving all, let me come to File. I go to Chrome. The images, there's one that is that was not supposed to have, but the rest are okay. Which one is this that is not working? Let me see if I've forgotten something that I've not put. The jungle width is equals to 100%. Image, I've put image here. Is there an image I've not put the inline style? Which one does not have inline style? Width 100%, width 100%, width 100%, width. So this one here, I need to remove style. So 100%. So I need to remove this width that is making it look funny. I've removed it, and also the height, I need to remove it so that it looks okay on the. So I need to save this now. So let me save, and then I come to File. Now I go to Print Preview. So it looks okay now. The width was giving me problems a bit, but now inline style has made them to fit nicely in the cells. So if you look at the code, let me take you back to the code. What I did, I removed the extra heights that were there and I put an inline style. Style is equals to width 100%. That's perfect. Let's proceed now. So here we have done up to there. Place the inline style attribute in the HTML so that each image fits the width of the table with its aspect ratio maintained. That's 3%. That's what I've just done on the other side. Whereby it said style is equals to width 100%, and then add appropriate alternate text to all the images, which we did while we are putting the images, and then place the following. G should have this, so I'll copy this and then I go and put it on G. So if I come here, I look for G, so I remove the G and then I paste that is there, compact. And then the word larger should go to a place called H, so I go to H here, I remove that, I replace it with that. And then the next one, secluded. So I copy this, it should replace I. So I'll come here, I replace what is called I. And then I come to J. So this J should be what? Let me check again. J should be with a view. So I'll select this. You're supposed to type, but I'm using. So I'll come here. So where is J? Is the cursor still there? So Control V. So there it is. So there it is. So that is what I've done. What is the next thing they're talking about? Apply a style heading 1 to all this text. Heading 1, heading 2, sorry. Heading 1 is the biggest, then the second one is heading 2. As you go to heading 6, it becomes smaller. So they want me to put them to have heading 2 attribute. So what I'll do, I'll take this compact, then I go, I cannot click on these ones now, they are not ready, so I'll just click on to activate them. These are very funny thing. I've selected compact, but I want to apply heading 2, but this thing is not activated. So I'll just click on design. When I come back, it is now working. So I'll click here, then I give it heading 2. I don't know if you saw what I did there. And then the word larger also, now I can give it heading 2. And then secluded also, I give it heading 2. And then with a view, heading 2. It was not working, but now I went the other side and gave it. So all of them have got heading 2, heading 2, heading 2, heading 2. If you can see the opening tag, the closing tag, opening tag, closing tag. The closing tag has got a forward slash next to that. So I've already done that. That one I've been given how many marks? 3 marks for doing that. And then place in cell K the content of the file J2131 text.txt. So I need to open that file. So I'll go to my web browser, look for that file. It is a text file, J21 text file, this one here. So this is the text that is there. So I'll click here, Control A to copy it, and then I say what? Copy, and then I go back to my BHH file, and then they want me to put it where? They want me to put it in K, in cell K. So what should I do? If I go to expression web, I go to where K is. Where is K? K was where? K. I'm trying to locate K. I can see L, K. Is it here? I can't see nicely. I think that is K. Let me put on my glasses so that I can see nicely. The letters were too small. If I put on my glasses, I'll be able to see clearly. Very good. That is K. I wasn't seeing K. So when it's K there, then I press Control V. So the text that was there has been placed here. So this is the text. Bali Holiday specializes in finding the right holiday properties. All that. It is a long text. So we'll see what to do with it. So what are they telling us about that? Is there something like wrap text that they want us to apply? Deviation. Okay. Let me see what they're talking about. Apply a paragraph style to this text. So I need to apply a paragraph text to this. So when I'm here, I can select it. It's a long text. Let's see. Up to where? How do I select this text? Can I go to design view? I see where it is. It is here. So when I'm here, if I say Control A, not Control A. So I'll come here, I select it from here, and then I apply a paragraph style to it. Paragraph style. So I'll go to code. So I've already applied a paragraph style to it. So it has a paragraph style. And then sometimes with the code, you go to design to do it. And then those are 2 marks. In cell L, enter the text last edited by. So I'll select this one here, copy it, and then I come here, I go to cell L, eliminate it, Control V, last edited by, and then the next thing they're asking me, on a new line, below this, place your name, center number, and candidate number. So they are talking about new line. So when they talk about new line, it's like you have pressed enter. So you need to put a tag called the BR. So the BR is like you have pressed enter. And BR does not have a closing tag. It's a tag which does not have closing tag. And then you can put your name nicely there. Dennis Bay. And then you can put an underscore KE071 underscore 040. That is what they wanted there. And then what else are they talking about after that? So BR, I've used BR. On a new line again, below this, enter this text, contact BHH. So I'll come here. So I select this one here. So also they want it on a new line. So it means that after my index number here, I put the tag again, BR, I close the tag, and then I put this. So it's like I've pressed enter and put the contact BHH. And then what are they asking after that? Then they're saying apply heading 3 to all the text in cell 3. So they want me to put heading 3. There's heading 1, the biggest, followed by heading 2. Now they want heading 3. So what I'll do here, I'll select last edited, all this up to there. but I apply heading. So you can see this thing is not working again. So you go to design and then come back immediately and then just come here and then put heading 3. That happens. So I've already put heading 3 to that place. So what else do they ask me? Create a hyperlink from the text contact BHH to open this web page J in a new browser window called blank. So it should hyperlink to this file and then open it in a new blank window, a new tab in other words. So this one to J21 contact. So when I'm here, I'll select the word contact. Is it contact BHH? Yeah, contact BHH. So contact BHH, what I'll do, I'll go to design. After selecting it, first of all, you highlight it here, go to design, and then right click here, and then create what is called hyperlink. Why is that hyperlink? Hyperlink is here, and then it should go to a file called contact. And then the target frame they are telling us it should be blank. So it means blank is a new window. So I'll go to target frame, then I go to new window so that it is blank. And then I click on OK. Okay. So if I go to the code, now you can see there's a target which is blank associated to that. And I've created an anchor reference, hypertext reference. You can see for the reference hyperlinks. So this is how you should be able to do it. So the next thing they are talking about, attach the style sheet J21 cascading sheet style to this web page and save the web page. So the final thing I think they're asking us here is to J2131 bhh.CSS. So when I'm in my expression web, there's what is called attach. So I'll have to click on attach, then I browse, then I look for it. It's J2131, and then I click on open, and then I attach it to it. And then I've already done that. So the next thing they're going to tell us, so we have done all the whatever nicely. The next procedure is to save the web page. So to save it, I'll just come here, bhh, save. I've already saved it. Then they're telling us what? We are done. We are done with that final part. So I'll leave it open there. Then the next thing now, they're telling us, open and edit the style sheet, J21. So this is J2131 bhh.css. So it means it exists. So I need to open it. So in my expression web, I'll try and look for it here, .css J2131 bhh. So I double click on it. So I've already opened it. So you can see this one is already saved. This one, the text which we were copying the file to, I don't know, cell L. Now I'm here. And then they're telling us to modify this. So to modify it, they're telling us set the background. We are now starting. We are now starting. So it means I need to.
So what is ClickUp?
I need to start now the CSS to meet the following specification. Set the background of the web page so that it has a color with a blue component of 36, red component of 29, and green component of 2F. When you're given such a scenario, remember the format that are used, the RGB format, red, green, blue format. You have to put it because there is no format here. So it is red first, and then green, and then blue. So if I'm going to, they have given us the format. So let me show you how to go about it. So if I go to the expression web, I'll go to a place called, where are we? We're already here. So I'll go to a place called new style. So I'll click on new style, and then the selector here, because it's a background is normally applied on the body section. So I'll click here and type here body, but it's good I use small letters. So I'll type here body. Once I click on body, I'll go to a place called background. So under background, there's what is called color. When you're putting colors, you start with the hashtag so that they are in hexadecimal format. So you put the hashtag, and then the RGB format I told you, RGB. It's important you follow that. So R starts 21, and then G is 2F. So when I come to my expression web here, I want the color they are telling us. So 21, and then 2F. And then the last one they were talking about is blue, 36. So I need to come and give it here 36. So that is the color they want for the background. And then what else? I've already done that. 21 to F, that is the color. And then there's a question they asked again, still when I'm still there. Set the background for the web page so that the image, this image is placed in only the top left corner of the window. It's not repeated. It's only, this picture is restricted only on the top left corner of the image. So when I'm still on the same background place here, I need to open that image they're talking about. J2131BG background color. So I'll click on browse. So it is this one here. J2131 background PNG. So this one here. So I've already put the image. And then after putting the background image, there's a place called background repeat. It should not repeat. And the position they told us, it should be on the left. Left, and the position, it should be on the top position. Let me check the question again. So it is the image is placed only on the top left of the window. So I've given all those conditions. It is on the left top. So that's why you can see here, I've already put left tab and it's not repeated. Then I click on apply. Okay. So I've already given the condition for the background. Here it is. The URL for the image, no repeat, left top. That is under body. And then the next thing they're going to ask us is set the font style. The font for styles heading 1, heading 2, and heading 3. And for the paragraph style, so that the browser selects and displays the font sans serif. If the font is not available, the browser selects and displays the font Calibri. If neither of these fonts are available, the browser should display default sans serif font. Sans serif is non-decorated font. You know, we have got two types of fonts in computer: serif decorated and sans serif. These ones I teach them when I'm doing Microsoft Word. That all the fonts that we use in computer are in two categories. One is sans serif, non-decorated. They don't have the flicks at the end. And then serif is decorated. So that one we normally learn it in Microsoft Word. So they want us to meet this criteria. So I'll come here, and then now they want me to set this, to set the fonts for styles, heading 1, heading 2. So I'll go to a place called new again, new style, and then under new style, I'll now put here the conditions were heading 1, I put a comma. There was heading 2, comma, space, and there was heading 3, comma, space, and the paragraph. This paragraph, they were telling us it should have what is called San Francisco. San Francisco. The spelling, there's an N somewhere here. There's an N. And if that is not there, you put what is called Calibri. Calibri, a font called Calibri. If Calibri is not there, put the default sans serif. Sans serif font. So those was the conditions for that. The family font, I've given the 3 family font. Let me just confirm if the spellings are correct. They wanted San Francisco, Calibri, and if it's not there, that is the condition. And then now I'll click on what? Okay. So I've already put the conditions for that, the 3. If this is there, it will apply to sans serif. If it's not there, Calibri. If Calibri is not there, they'll take sans serif, which is non-decorated font. And then the next question towards the end, send the paragraph style so that the text is fully justified with 12 fonts. So that the text and the paragraph already exists. So it should be fully justified and the font size is 12. Fully justified means the left margin and the right margins are streamlined, fully justified. So if I'm here and I can see there is what is called paragraph, I can see paragraph is here. So this paragraph, I need to just to see if I can be able to modify. So I'll come to paragraph here, right click, and then modify style. So if I'm modifying style, so what I'll do here, I'll go to this one, paragraph. Paragraph is found in the body. So if I'm in the body, I'll go to what is called, so just modify it. So I'll put here body because paragraph is in the body. And then under font, the font size, they said it should be 12 point. So I need to specify that it is 12 point. And then under block here, text alignment should be justified. So text alignment for that one. Where's the text alignment? I went to the wrong place. Text alignment should be justified. What else should be there? I think that is it. I've modified the paragraph so that it is 12 point. That is under font, 12 point, and then under block, the text alignment should be justified. Then I click on OK. So that one I've already modified. Font size 12, text alignment is justified according to what they have told us here. And then the last one they are talking about is the table. They want us to play around with the table. Right align all tables in the browser window so that right align all tables. So if I come to my expression web here, I can see the table. The table is here. So under table here, also I can right click and then I go to modify. So when I'm modifying the table, so that is under table. So table, so I'll go to a place called box in this whatever here box. Then I remove this. And then under the left section here, I make it to be auto. Let me see something here. So all tables, right align all tables in the browser window. So I've already put there when they want it to be left, right align all the tables in the browser. So you make it auto. The left you make it auto so that they are all aligned. So I've already done that, and then I click on apply and OK. So where is that? So margin on the left is auto. So what is the next thing they're going to ask us as we go down? Add your name, center number, and candidate number as a comment at the end of the. So as a comment, you come to the last part bit here. So when you're putting a comment, you start with the forward slash and then you put the asterisk, and then you type your name. So you type your name nicely, then it's Bay. You put an underscore, KE071. The index number is 040. And then because you started with the slash, you end now with the asterisk. Start with the asterisk and then that is the comment. That's how you put the comment. The starting, you start with the forward slash and then the asterisk. But when you're ending, you start with the asterisk and then the forward slash. That's how you put a comment in the CSS. So the next thing, before we're almost winding up, it has almost taken an hour because I was a bit slow for you to understand. So I'm going here, add your name, all color codes must be displayed. So this one here, all color codes must be displayed in Excel. Make sure that the style sheet contains HTML or scripting. Save this in your BHH folder. Take a screenshot. So hexadecimal is what I've not done. I can see there is white here. So this white, if you want to change it to hexadecimal, I told you you start with the, is it this sign here? Why is it on the keyboard? Hey, I don't have it on my keyboard. The hashtag. Why is the hashtag? Why is it on the keyboard? Where can I get it on the keyboard? The hashtag. Okay, it is number 3. Shift number 3. And then you put FF because I wanted white. FF, another FF. And then that's it. So you can that is white. And then I can copy this for color white, hexadecimal. So I can copy this, and then I look for where there is white, Control V, and then is there another white somewhere? Control V for colors. Was there another method? Why? Let me see if there's another method. If I start with the hashtag like this and then pick a color. So if I come and choose white, I think this one looks like white. You can see the hexadecimal for white is that one. So if I click OK, it's the same thing. So I believe you have seen how to pick a color. Is there any other white? There is no any other, unless, oh, there's another white here. So I said you start with this, and then you can double click here, and then you look for white. So white is, this is the white, even the name is white, and then this is the hexadecimal. So you click OK. So there it appears. And then there's something they told us about the table border must not appear on the final web page. So here it can see there is a solid 1 pixel. So all of this I can kill all of this. I remove this so that it does not appear on the final web page. And then on the TD here, I need to modify it a bit. So I'll come here. After this, I can say table. Let me use small caps. I can say table, and then I put a comma, table, and then instead of this border having this one, so I can remove the entire this, and then I put what? Let me backspace a bit. I put 0 so that it does not appear on the final. So I've already coded that, and then they are telling us now we take a screenshot of this and put it as an evidence. There's a place here they talked about that. I've done that. Take a screenshot to show the file name and all the content of your style sheet. So this is a style sheet. So I need to take a picture of what I've just done. So we had agreed Window, Shift, and S, and then I take the entire this. So this is the evidence for the style sheet. I go here, and then I can say evidence 2. So I can call this one evidence 2. So this evidence 2, I remember it is this is a style sheet. So I give it that, and then Control V to paste. So this is the style sheet I've done. So this one I want it to go. So Control Enter to force it to go and join its friend down there. So you can see the header is there. So that is it. And then what else? This paper to finish. Place in your document, make sure that the content of your screenshot is visible, and then display the web page in your browser if necessary. Size it so that all the pages can be seen, the background image is fully, and then evidence 3. So evidence 3 is going to be my HTML. So I need to go back to web expression. I go to the BHH here. I go to file. Let me see if I saved it first. After saving it, this is my site. Remember my site. So I'll go to file, then I go to preview, then I go to Google Chrome to see how it looks. Yeah, it looks nice. Even the logo appears nicely. Everything appears. This is the hyperlink. If I click it opens the other one. So the biggest challenge, how can I take a picture of this? So I'll try and reduce that. And then after reducing that, I'll come here. I see the percentage. If I can reduce the percentage, I'm trying to play around. Let me see. Is it visible still? No. So what should I do? I try and resize. This a little bit so that I can see everything. I was having a problem, so I had to remove the maximize. After removing the maximize, I came to these 3 dots. I came to a place here called zoom. I put it to 65. Now I can see my entire page. I can see even the heading up there. So they want me to take a screenshot of this. So window key shift and S. So I can be able to take the entire, no, that is not a good screenshot. Window shift and S again. I start from somewhere here so that I take also the BHH, which appears on the top left corner up to somewhere here, nicely like this. And then that is going to be evidence what? This one I've done evidence 4. Display the HTML. No, evidence 3. So evidence 3, I'll go to Microsoft Word. I give it evidence 3, then Control V. So that is the evidence of the web page I've made. This thing is not together. So I said you force it down, Control Enter, and then I can come now down here. I put now what is called evidence 4. Evidence 4. Evidence 4, they want the HTML codes that I used. So when I come here, they want the entire, these codes that I used in HTML. So you press Control A, then Control C to copy it. You come to Microsoft Word, Control V to paste it. So there it is. And then you save this document. And then you come and check if there's anything left. So you need just to print. Make sure your name appears on every page of the document. And you can see my name appears on every page. So this is evidence. The evidence I've used, evidence 4. In fact, you can make bold, underline, you change the size a little bit, and then you use even a different color if you want, but black is okay. And then you go to format painters to copy this whatever and apply it to this one. The brush will apply. Then you go and apply it to this one here for the style sheet. And then you go and apply it to the first one. And then now you take the brush back to the owner. You tell format painter, thank you for that. So this is what you're supposed to print and present to Cambridge. They'll be able to know that you know file management, where they wanted to see the entire content, the dimension and everything of the files. And then on this other side, the style sheet that we did, and then you move down, and then you can be able to show the web page that you have created. And then you come also, you show the codes that you have used. And you remember when I was doing this, I was using on my web expression, I was using design to make life easier for many students and anybody who is doing a web page. You do the design, but the codes appears on this side. And then there's something that gave me problems a bit. You have to be very careful when you're doing the first logo image here. The source, the src source, the file name, you put an inline style. This inline style enables the pictures to fit within the tables 100%, because we had already set the height was 20%. So if you say 100%, this is the inline style. And you saw the inline style there's a place where the inline style was appearing when we were doing the whatever. So that is all about, in a nutshell, that is web authoring, which consisted of so many things. In my evidence document, you see there is file management, and then the rest follows. So you can watch my video once again, and I gave you all the resources. The resources once again was, you just come to a new tab, you type tiny.cc / type bay, which is my name, and then put 1. If you press enter, you'll get what have I not done? Let me see. Tiny dot. Oh, there was no dot. The URL must be very correct. Sorry for that. So it is tiny.css / bay 1. The dot was missing. So if I press enter, it will open a Google Drive that will have all these files. And I told you, click on this place here and then download it. When you download it, it will take you to a place called downloads. So there's a place called downloads, which is in all computers. Once you go to downloads, it will give you a zipped file, this zipped file. Right click on it, extract the files. You have this one here. When you have this one here, copy the files they want and create a folder on the desktop called BHH. And then when you're working with this folder now, BHH, you bring it on site by going to site and then open site, and then it will bring it here now. That now you can have your files to work with. So that's an easy way of managing your work when you're doing web authoring. Thank you for viewing. It is a very long video, but I believe it will help so many students. If this thing does not appear, this panel here, so you just come to panel and then you click on folder whatever. So you just come here, then you click on folder list. If you click on folder list, it will give you this. If I deselect it, it disappears. So it's good you click on panel and then you click on folder list. And then the rest of the ticks, if you want them to be there, you can also highlight them there. So that's how you work with the site. Thank you for viewing. I'll be posting every week. I'll be posting some videos that can help you learn something new. My name is Dennis Bay. Have a restful time that you have for the weekend, but learn something from my videos. Till next time, keep safe. Bye bye.